So I look at these government programs and I say, okay, I'm really happy that they're there. I really do think there's a role for them. I honestly do. I mean that. Okay, I'm a conservative. I think everybody knows that. Not everybody in here is a conservative. There's lots of liberals in here. And let me say something after the election. For those liberals who think you're alone in here, you are not. We almost need to create a liberal support group so that people that have liberal leanings could be with other people and find out how many more people are like them and so on. But what we really need to be doing is talking to each other. Right? We need to be talking, not accusing, not generalizing, but we need to be talking, because the fact is there's truth in all. There's also false in all. And we need to figure out where truth is and go after it, and we need to get rid of the false, right? And that doesn't work very well on Facebook when it's just slam and bam, all right? But we can do this because we're a family, and we need to be doing this. And let me just say, I'm going to just take one more. I'm on a little soapbox right now. Let me just say something. If somebody says something to you that is not your political persuasion, I am begging you to not make them feel ungodly. I'm begging you to not make them feel like they're just stupid and don't get it. I'm begging you to not attack them. That's right and left. What I'm begging you to do is to listen and to understand why, as a godly person, as a person who loves God, they can say these things. Because there's something in what they're saying that's true and that needs to be grasped. And I think as the church is totally remaking the church, I think that this dimension is a huge part of that. I think the church got associated with a right, a movement, a political movement in a way that was unhealthy. And the church has done that many times in its past and always to its harm. That doesn't mean you can't still be a conservative or a liberal. What it means is you've got to find what's true. And I think what God is doing is, I've never seen, as I've said before, I've never seen the church so fractured as happened after this election. And I mean everybody against everybody, because everybody had something different in what they were thinking and feeling, and they felt it strongly. And I think what God's trying to do is, I think He's trying to get us to talk. I think He's trying to get us to really be friends. To really not have to hold something back because you're afraid about what somebody's going to say to you. You're afraid about how you're going to be perceived because of this. You see what I'm saying? So I really want us to pick up. There's a lot more. There is some really great conservative thinking in this body, and there's some really great liberal thinking in this body. And I think when you combine what's really great about both of those, you'll actually get to where God is. And that's what we're supposed to be about.